What's up everyone, Vu of Vu Films back with another video, and it has been a minute since I posted my last YouTube video. My last video posted was on January 10th. Today is February 26th.
Unprofessional.
And no, I did not get deported by President Trump. I'm a United States citizen, so I'm completely safe right where I am. I just haven't felt like posting any videos. And the reason why is because obviously my channel is based on videography, photography, that kind of bullcrap. And for those of you who subscribe to my channel, know that I always keep it 100. I keep it a buck on this channel. I've just been really bored of all of this stuff. The vast majority of my videography income comes from filming weddings. Obviously, I've been busy editing weddings that I have filmed the past year. And of course, during the wintertime, there's not much weddings to be filmed. I'm not going to be filming another wedding until later on in April. So I've been pretty hands-off my camera the past couple months. And I'm telling you, I have a ton of YouTube videos I got to do, but I just been struggling to get started. I have a bunch of sponsored videos I have to do actually, because let's be honest guys, wedding videography has been my biggest income source. YouTube is a very tiny bit of it, and
It's small, like the thing in your pan. You can't see it.
you know, the economy is not great. The way the economy is, the way video content is, things have been changing, and I do not get booked as far out as I used to. I used to get booked 8, 9 months, 12 months in advance, 1.5 years in advance. But it seems like nowadays I start getting booked more closer to the wedding date, like within 5-6 months of the wedding date. And those aren't always necessarily guaranteed. So I have to make sure I have other ways of making income. And part of it would be my YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I do have a certain following, over 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 17,000 on Instagram. And it may not seem as much, of course, like as the bigger YouTubers out there, but it is certainly big enough for me to actually get sponsored, to get paid to talk about products on my channel. So
Did you just recently get sponsored? No, man. I'm not sponsored by Blackmagic or Canon. No, I'm talking about sponsorship for United States immigration because clearly you don't understand English.
I get reached out by brands all the time. And since about late last year, anytime a brand has reached out to me with a product, I don't just take the product and review it and that's it. I take the product to review, plus I tell them this is my rate to make the video, so I get paid money for my efforts of creating the video, and they're paying me for the ability to be exposed on my channel, to obviously be exposed to my subscribers and my viewers. For those of you who are new to my videos, who have never watched my videos before, I'm known for being authentic, for being real. I tell things like it is. I shoot it straight. I don't mess around. So for example, Sarmonic sent me another Sarmonic Ultra wireless mic system, this time in white. And they also have now this little camera adapter that attaches directly to your Sony hot shoe. So you don't need to like have cables or anything, similar to DJI or whatever. No cables or anything dangling off of it.
Let me show you.
Why are you gay?
No, man. I'm not gay.
This video is not sponsored by them, but I am going to be doing a video on this mic, and I am going to be doing a video on this mic, and that video is going to be sponsored. So I wasn't going to just jump onto YouTube after not posting for like 2 months, and then you're going to just see like 3, 4, 5, just a bunch of sponsored videos. I'm just letting you know, I am going to be having more sponsored videos on my channel, and you could call it shilling or whatever. Let's be honest, guys. Eggs cost $6 a dozen. Okay? That's 50 cents for one egg. Okay? That egg needs to be paid for, and I'm going to do it. I put a lot of effort into my YouTube channel, and I'm going to make sure I get paid to do the work on it. But that also does not mean I'm going to sit here and just take whatever product and just start talking about it, and just to get money. I agreed to do the Harmonic one because Harmonic sent me a black one last year that I have been using for YouTube, for professional work, all that stuff. So I know it's good. I know it's a good mic. And again, this is not a review on it. This is not sponsored. This video is not sponsored by them, but I will not take a sponsorship from them if I've been using their product for a month and it's trash. I've been using it for multiple months now, and I love the mic. I think it's great. I gladly recommend it. So, hey, if they want to pay me to create another video on it, I'm not going to say no, because I'm just telling you my honest opinion anyway. And why not get paid for giving you my honest opinion? So I've been reached out to do videos for other brands before, and I'm not going to hide it from you. Like one Skillshare reached out and they wanted me to do a 60 to 90 second ad read for them. Obviously it'll be paid. And at first I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It can't be that bad. It's Skillshare. It's probably easy to recommend. I have to try out. I have to know what the product that I am talking about on my channel before I just, tell people, before I start recommending people to sign up. So as I was looking through Skillshare, I noticed they don't really pay the creators well on that platform. People who I see that creators who, at least in my opinion, I feel like creators who create videos on Skillshare don't get paid that much. So, because I didn't really like that, I decided not to go through with the sponsored ad read. How easy it would have been for me to just BS, talk about Skillshare for 60 to 90 seconds and, get paid for it. I could have done that, but I didn't. I was reached out to review a desk chair, and they, offered to sponsor that. I got the desk chair, and the desk chair just doesn't work for me. It sits up too tall. Just random stuff like that, and I'm not gonna review it. I just decide, hey, I can't honestly talk about this. Sit there and talk about how I love the chair and all that stuff, and at the same time get paid for it as well. I just can't do that. So any product that I talk about on this channel where it's sponsored, I would only talk about it is if I actually like it and I actually would recommend it to you to buy if you're looking into that kind of product.
Let me show you. Go to Bit and Hold Phở Nail and Massage and get a #1 luxury and happy ending. Only $29.99.
Again, I've just been really bored with this whole niche. Camera, YouTube, videography, photography subject. I just feel like there's everything that ever needed to be talked about in this line of work has been talked about. You need to color grade something, there's a video for that. You need to learn gimbal moves, there's a video for that. Not necessarily from me, but from other creators. There's just so much out there that not only am I bored seeing it, I would probably fall asleep in the middle of filming it, and I just have a hard time, getting out of this rut of not creating video. And then, on top of that, there's nothing that's releasing these days that excites me even a little bit, okay? I think today I saw Panasonic just released the Panasonic S1R II or something like that. 8K, whatever, 4K 61, whatever, That would have been exciting to me in 2020. Since then, if you had bought any camera over $1,500 since 2020 and you cannot create good content with it, and you cannot get good colors out of it, and you can't get indiscernible quality out of it compared to any other camera on the market, then the problem isn't the camera. The problem is you. You are trash, and you need to find another line of work. Bottom line.
All you need is the iPhone 6T.
Sony released, I think, 16 millimeter f1.8 lens. Cool. Viltrox released that 2 years ago. 16 millimeter 1.8. What are you doing with that? You're going to shoot stars with it. You're going to vlog at f1.8 16 millimeter. You're going to pay, $700 to $1,000 for that. Like, I'm sure there's someone who would love that lens, but it just doesn't excite me. Not like anything I ever need to be a successful content creator or videographer, filmmaker has already been released. You know what I mean? Like, you have these microphones now doing 32-bit float internally. You don't have to worry about setting gain, lighting galore, like 100-watt Ulanzi RGB light with the battery built in, like under $300. It's like $200. I don't know what it's super affordable. Anything that I ever need already exists, or I already have it, So I see these things released and I'm just kind of like, it's boring. It is. And, I'm sure the problem with me is I don't really consider new people to this game. Every day there's a new person trying to learn how to do video, trying to get into social media, content creation, trying to make $1, filming themselves doing bullshit.
Hey man, this the cinematic Canon vlog. The Canon color shine is the best.
Bro, why does the corners look like jello?
It filmed organic shape.
That shit is boring. Like, you could go buy a used $800 ZVE-10 II, and if you can't get good video with that, like, you are garbage. It's just
It's rat unprofessional.
It's boring. Like, there's nothing that creates like excitement in me, to talk about, to want to like pre-order. I guess the last thing that I was excited about was the Sony 28-70 f2. After that lens, what else? I mean, I have this. I also got this Suvray autofocus anamorphic lens, 40 millimeter T 1.8 to review that was sent to me. This lens was the only thing sent to me. I got to do a video on this, and there's not going to be no extra additional paid sponsorship. It's just I receive product. There's just a lot going on. So I don't know what this video is about, but I'm just telling you that expect to see more sponsored videos on my YouTube channel. Your boy is going to make sure he gets greenbacks for these videos, but at the same time, not sacrifice my integrity by taking payment from brands to talk about products that I don't really think is useful for me myself, or possibly useful to you. I mean, there's probably a lot of things that are useful, not useful to me, but would be useful to some of my audience. But it's hard for me to talk about things that I don't actually use myself. You know what I mean? I need to be able to talk to you. The only way I could talk about things properly is if it's relatable to me. And also expect me to talk about things that may not be related entirely to videography or photography. Maybe I want to review my little handheld ANEO Pocket S Android handheld gaming device that I've been playing around with instead of creating YouTube videos, or my handheld PC Lenovo Legion Go, which I use to play Madden 25, or maybe I could review and talk about Madden 25. Like, I don't know, like, just in order for me to create videos consistently, it has to be things that are on my radar. And if videography stuff starts to get boring, I'm gonna have to talk about some random other stuff. And then when, I get back into more video stuff, I'll start talking more about the video stuff, and it's gonna go back and forth all over the place. But the only thing I can promise is that, the only thing that I'm promising you 100% of the time is that I'm gonna always be authentic. I'm gonna always be myself. You're gonna get an honest opinion out of me on this channel at all times. Anyways, until next time, lighten up. Again, all because I'm Asian, I don't look white or black. Doesn't mean I'm an illegal immigrant. I was born here, United States of America, Montgomery County, Maryland, born and raised. I'm not gonna get deported, no matter what you think. Stop being racist and assuming things. Peace out.
Hey man, that Sony camera?
Yeah, it's the Sony FX3 that I always use.
Oh my god, Sony camera? It rat? You need to switch to Canon.
Bro, every brand has good camera bodies now. Now more than ever, it's up to your skill and talent that separates you from the rest, not what camera brand ecosystem you associate yourself with.
Canon, it's the best because it have the best color shine.
Colors are subjective, and if you want your colors to stand out from the noobs, you gotta film in log and you gotta custom color grade.
Canon have much better lens.
Like what?
Let me show you. Sony don't have 2870 f2 lens.
You mean like this new Sony 28-70 f2 GM lens? GM stands for got money because it's expensive as
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
Like I said, it's the new Sony 28-70 f2. This lens is actually only 2 pounds, which makes it a whole pound lighter than the 3-pound Canon 28-70 f2. It actually barely extends from 28-70, making it very easy to balance on a gimbal.
It all show, no grow.
My guy, we still talking about lenses?
Sign up for my how to be a grower, not shower masterclass. Grow 1 inch to 1.5 inch in 1 month.
show
Only
you.
$29.99.